Imagine, if you will, a time when income tax was a foreign concept, when the earnings of hardworking individuals were untouched by the government's grasp. It's hard to believe, but the year 1912 was such a time. The Constitution itself stated that labor or commerce shall not be taxed, a principle that aligned with the idea that you are taxed for what you use. This system ensured that the taxes paid by the citizens were used for their benefit, providing necessary services and support for those fallen on hard times. But a storm was brewing on the horizon, a financial crisis of great magnitude. The architects of this impending doom, the bankers, came up with a grand plan that they claimed would save us all. Under the cloak of a quiet Christmas Eve, these bankers met with our country's leaders. An agreement was struck, sealing a deal that would forever change the course of our nation. Our leaders, in their wisdom or folly, handed over unlimited control of the nation's currency, without any oversight, to these private bankers. They coined it the Federal Reserve. In return, the government was granted a low-interest loan, one that could be obtained without needing to go directly to the people. But, as with all loans, this one too needed to be repaid, along with its interest. A solution was devised. The people were convinced that the most just and patriotic way to repay this loan was to contribute a small amount of money each week. Sure, the corporations would contribute too, but the churches and charities, those bastions of hope for the less fortunate, would remain untouched. And so, to simplify the process, the government started collecting these contributions directly from the people's pay and profits. A small amount, barely noticeable, deducted every payday. To ensure everyone was paying their fair share, a team was established, an agency given the grand title of the Internal Revenue Service. Overseen by the bankers, this agency ensured the repayment of the loans, with interest. This, dear listeners, is how the government, in an act of supposed nobility, handed over control of our nation's currency to private bankers, setting in motion a system that persists to this day. But remember, this is a story spun from my research, my perspective. It's essential to always question, to always dig deeper. Conduct your own research, delve into the annals of history, and share your findings. Knowledge is power, and in sharing it we can all become a little more powerful.